West, a border battle that brings together two schools fighting for a bronze boot. A tribute to a former ROTC instructor, the Bronze Boot is the ultimate prize in today's resumption of the border war. The Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Colorado State Rams offense comes onto the field first today. In the last meeting, Colorado State pulled out a close win against Wyoming.
Yeah, Colorado State executed really, really good in this border war. In the bronze boot game, they took care of business. In the big moments, they didn't let it bother them. They didn't think about the trophy, and they really took it home.
That was a big win for Colorado State, too, because both them and Wyoming, they recruit a lot of the same players, so it helped them on their recruiting trail during the offseason. This game has a major impact, not just on the standings, but also in recruiting.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds his man, it's Moulton. Oh, what a move to get open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moulton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the back. He's got his man. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
The Rams trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And really good job knowing I don't get in the end zone. I got to get close to the end zone, be ready to break on the football as soon as they throw up. I can't give up any yards after the catch, and they don't right there.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They want to run it left here. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line and pick up a 3. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. To the air, it's Coleman. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Rams come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They've already failed to convert on fourth down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed on the outside, it's Pace. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The border war over the Bronze Boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the Bronze Boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement, because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war, David.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
Wyoming. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Smith wants to throw. Touchdown, Wyoming. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Warren. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
And that's the beauty of run and play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam and make a big play.
He's got an open man. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. He'll ride his man on the option. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. That's reeled in. It's Moulton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. It'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Complete to start this drive. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Can't get him to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield is Coleman. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Took care of it himself. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Creates a little space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Buys a little time with his feet. Back's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air, it's Coleman. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Cowboys want to move quickly. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down to the 15. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Colorado State.
And the Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wyoming. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This quarterback is getting frustrated, and you can see it now, right? They've had some possessions, but they only have a field goal to show for it, and he's now starting to take shots. That time, that was not the right look to throw it way down the field here at the end of the first half, but the defense loves this because right now, this quarterback is playing right into their hands.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rushes on him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. The Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
He's loose down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Cowboy. He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game.
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Rams will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Trying play action. Wide open downfield.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around.
He's looking to throw. Takes a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Good gain on the... They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moulton. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Brown. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The period has expired and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And keep an eye on that clock. Just over a minute and a half to go. Using his legs. It's Moulton. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Nothing quite as spicy as when brown mustard takes home a victory in a